Hey guys, Brandy here from Dave and Brandy's Excursions Travel, here with some of our must-have items to have with us on our cruise vacation. I figured I'd do this quick little video since we're going to be going on the Carnival Venezia on Thursday and trying to gather some things up. It's like, you know what? Let's make a short video about it. So stay tuned and we'll show you our must-have items to bring on board the ship. So I would consider these items like things that you normally wouldn't think about bringing until it's a little bit too late. But just from experience with having sailed a few times, we always bring these along. So number one, first and foremost, ball 9. Guys, I am the poster child of motion sickness. So needless to say, I have to take this. Although from sailing about, this will be our 30th cruise coming up on the Venezia this week. I know, 30. But I think I've learned to get used to the water and the motion, but I still take this. What we normally do just to get our bodies acclimated, I'll probably take this starting Wednesday, the day before, just at least it's in my system, and then take it throughout the cruise if it's gonna be rough waters or just a little sway. That's actually worse. The sway motion is actually worse for that. But tried and true, my ball 9. I learned from this from our second cruise, an edge of a hurricane, Hurricane Bertha on the Carnival Splendor. And that morning, it was a sea day morning, and I forgot to take it, and it hit me like that in the dining room for a sea day brunch. So, and I was out most of the day, and I was violently ill because I just get really nauseous quick. So this always comes with us. All right, the second item is actually Clorox wipes. Now, the crew does work hard to make sure your staterooms are clean, but we like to wipe things down just for that little extra added protection because you just never know. We just wipe down like the doorknobs or like on top of the countertops, and yeah, just that little added extra protection just to make sure we stay healthy. Third item is actually this. It's a mini first aid kit, but it just has, I don't want to put everything everywhere, but there's some like band-aids, some antibacterial wipes, lotions, creams, like first aid cream, antibiotic creams, because you never know. So we always keep this handy just in case. And on the lines of the first aid, we started carrying this about 3 years ago because we had an incident happen where we needed this. It's actually a dental repair kit. Now, this happens like if you lose like a cap or a filling, because it happens. It happened to us on one of our sailings, actually right before our sailing, and of course, you don't have access to a dentist. So we were recommended to like run to a Walgreens, CVS, and get a dental repair kit. So this did help in the pinch for the week that we were gone away. And then we were able to get to our local dentist on when we were back from the cruise. But just in case, it's good to have. And another tip, because once again, from experience, another thing good to have is allergy medication. Now, this is our regular old allergy medicine, like a Zyrtec everyday type deal, but preferably, which I need to grab some more of, I forgot it today, like Benadryl, because once again, experience on our Carnival Venezia cruise last time we were on, when we were in Halifax. I got stung twice by yellow jackets, and I was starting to swell up, and a good friend of mine had some Benadryl with her. Thanks, Kristen. and it did help in a pinch, so it's always good to have, just in case something funky like that happens to you while you're in port or on the ship, just to help combat those allergic reactions. Of course, worst case scenario, definitely see the medical doctor on board for that, but just helps in that little pinch for minor stuff. And another thing for the room, actually, I actually got this last year. We've been sailing a lot more interiors, and we have another interior on this sailing on the Venezia, and it can get really dry in the room. And I got this from Amazon, and I'll link it below, but we actually got a mini humidifier. We've used this a couple of times, and it really works good. Takes about maybe, well, it does say 1.1 liter, so a couple bottles of water, or even just use the water from the room. It's all clean anyway. Just put that in. We use it overnight, and we wake up less dry, less sinus issues, irritation in the morning. So this has to come in handy. So this is definitely coming with us on Thursday. And another thing that we take with us, besides our normal medications and our vitamins, and we actually take this a few weeks before anytime we sail, emergency. We just try to build up that immune system. It's just to help prevent the cruise crud. So we take this every morning, just to pack it, pour in the water. Or on the ship, we pour in our bottles of water, shake it up, and we're good. So these are the 1,000 milligrams, which, I mean, it's a lot of vitamin C, but it just helps with that extra barrier. And another thing that we've been taking, and you can use this if you have, especially if you have the drink package, this comes in handy, or especially if you're coming back from an extremely hot, humid port day and you need that little hydration. We take Propel packets with us. Now you could get Propel, you could get your Liquid IV or any electrolyte replenishment, but same thing. We get the packets of these. We pour it in our waters, shake it up, and we're good. So we're definitely taking this on our cruise this week because we actually do have the drink package. The weather, unfortunately, doesn't look that great for the cruise itself, but hey, we'll use it for the drink package to replenish ourselves. So stay tuned for that adventure, because we're gonna try to do a separate video on doing a little bar hop on the Carnival Venezia. So this will come in handy. So most people do remember to take sunscreen on their vacation, but some people forget to bring something that helps if you forgot to either put sunscreen or didn't have enough on, and that is aloe gel. So I actually have this one. It's the Soothing After Sun Gel with aloe. I have this one, or what's even better, which I have it in a separate little bottle because we have it on just carry on with us, is the blue stuff. The blue stuff is actually better because it has that, I think it's lidocaine. If it's wrong, I'll mark it down below, but I think it's lidocaine that's in it. That helps with the pain from a sunburn. So it helps with the pain and it soothes it. So this is a must. So basically, we only have to use it just a few times in our sailing history, but good to have on hand just in case. And one of the last things that we take with us, once again from experience, and we actually happen to have it with us. I can't remember why we brought it with us, but it came in handy, is actually Dawn soap. And you wonder why. Well, I mean, we take this Tide to Go stick in. It's pretty worn because it's been in my purse for so long, and it just gets worn from the stuff inside my purse, but usually I have a Tide to Go stick for like the small messes. But if it's a bigger mess, just say, for example, soot from the ship. That's what we used it for. We had some extra ashes that fell on us from one of our sailings, and we were covered. We didn't realize we were covered until we got back to the room. But I put the Dawn in a smaller bottle just for easy access, but this was a lifesaver. This helped prevent our clothes getting ruined. So I scrubbed them pretty good. We were back to the cabin, let them air dry, and they were fine. About 99% of the stains from the soot were gone. So if you can't get to a laundry area that often, or if you don't have the laundry package, which we do have it on Carnival. The ship we were on was not Carnival. That's why we didn't send out for laundry. This comes in handy. All right, guys, I hope this video was informative and help you some ideas to take some items with you on your next cruise sailing. And probably some of you guys already take this stuff with you. So let us know down below what you bring on your cruise vacation, your must-haves, and share with the group. I'd like to hear from you guys. So thank you so much. Please, if you like this video or anything that we put out, put a like, put a comment, share with everybody else that you think this would be helpful for them or any of our videos, because it helps us out. It really does. Helps with the algorithm and helps make more videos for you guys. So, and we appreciate for everybody that has subscribed to us, liked, comments. We really appreciate you guys. So on that note, thank you all so much for watching this video. Stay tuned for our cruise aboard the Carnival Venezia this coming week. Take care, guys, and we'll see you on the next excursion.